Hey everybody, welcome to a very special vendor spotlight for the NOCF. My name is Paul, your host. I'm joined this afternoon by Gutier Lusquinos.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
I'm very happy to be here. First time, and hope not the last time.
No, it definitely will not be, and it's welcome, man. So you are one of the powers behind Infinity, and that there's a starter set up for raffle for the Nova Open Charitable Foundation right now, the fall raffles, and I want to encourage people to go take a look because I mean, one, beautiful models and they're painted expertly, and we've actually spoken to the painter already. But you are like one of the chief writers of the lore in the background and rules and stuff for Infinity. So I really want to get your opinion and thoughts on what's up there right now.
Well, Operation Custom Battle Pack is an introductory starter pack for especially designed for beginners. So it's a very good pack to get introduced in the Infinity universe. So I think for Rafael is probably one of the best products we can offer, and not only for that, it has 14 models. It's not only 14 models nicely sculpted because I had really great paint job on them. So I think just take a look to the pictures and realize what I'm trying to say. I think the pictures said what I'm trying to express, and no words, no words.
Well, I mean, they
Pictures
do.
are
They
great.
tell a story unto themselves. I mean, they're very evocative of. We were talking a little bit in the pre-show about the lore behind these things. So this is Operation Cold Storm is the name of the box set. But in addition to the
Mhm.
figures, you're also getting the rules of the game. So I looked at this as like a great jumping off point if you were looking to expand your universe of games. If you were not possibly already an Infinity player. But you were telling me a little bit about the background of these factions and the miniatures. Would you mind telling me a little bit about that again right now?
Yeah, the question is, the battle pack comes with a booklet, and the booklet has introductory missions, so you can learn how to play to infinity just playing five missions, and just playing that five missions, you will know about uh, you will learn all the core mechanics of Infinity. Of course, you have to do more in the rules, but just playing that five missions, you will know everything you need to play an Infinity game. But not only that, the battle pack comes with 14 models, different units from the two factions, Pan-Oceania and Eugene, and also comes with a short story that located the action and introduces the players to the Infinity Universe, but especially in a very special planet called Svarahema, which is a frozen planet. People can think about hot planet in the Star Wars universe to have an idea of the kind of planet it is. Covered by ice and very hard environment. That's the reason why all the models inside this pack are wearing winter jackets, or with furry hats and that kind of stuff, making it with a very current design for this pack. Uh, which What are they going to find inside the pack? Two factions: Pan-Oceania. Pan-Oceania is the main power in the Infinity Universe. You can say this the United States of the future, but a little bit different. It's composed by different nations from the old Earth: Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, Chile, Philippines,
Oh, interesting.
Malaysia. Yeah. It's a mix. It's the Pacific is the Pacific Ocean mostly, adding Brazil to the mix, and it is a crucible of cultures, very similar to United States, but not exactly United States. And they consider the good ones. They are wearing always blue clothes, so we are the good guys. And the other faction is Eugene. Eugene is the second in line power in the Infinite Universe. Is China in the future, who has absorbed or conquered different Far East countries like Vietnam, Cambodia. Um, both Koreas, and and it's always trying to reach the top of the power in the international sphere, and trying to beat off Panoceania. While Panoceania is wearing blue and is very focused on shooting, Eugene is wearing orange clothes with orange armors, and also more focused on martial arts, that kind of stuff. After all, it's Asia's Far East, so it's some kind of a stereotype we have to fit also in the game.
That's pretty interesting, though.
Yeah.
And then where we were talking in the pre-show, you mentioned that even though there's differences in the factions, that Infinity is your players tell you it's a fairly balanced game.
Yeah, it's you can win an Infinity game playing with any faction in Infinity. Uh, we try to release all the factions at the same time, so all the factions are updated at the same time. That prevents, okay, we are going to release this army this year, so this army will be the most powerful. Because even if you're not trying to do as a game designer, and that's the information from an insider. As a game designer, even if, when you're trying to make the game balanced, but you are releasing a new faction, only a new faction, it's very difficult to avoid the feeling of trying to do it very great. So when at the end, when you are releasing it, suddenly you may realize that, oh, maybe I put too much love in this faction, so it's quite better than the others. So to prevent that, we try to release all the factions or all new releases mostly at the same time. So that's one of the reasons Infinity is well balanced. Another question is we don't like, okay, I have an army, I bought this army 2 years ago and keep playing with it, but suddenly you realize that you are not winning on the table, and that's very disappointing. And one of the questions about Chorus Belly was founded by gamers, and so we always care about what gamers feel on the table. Is one of our main concerns, sometimes even over business concerns, which maybe is not very smart from our
Now that we're
side.
thinking about it, but it's really cool that you
Yeah,
actually have
yeah,
that in mind. That this is by gamers, and then with that
yeah.
idea about how people can get some use and love out of their models no matter what. And so I think this is you mentioned this is a great starting off point for folks that may be curious about Infinity. And not only that is that they can go and check out the raffle and get a couple of tickets for something that may be new, but they're also benefiting a great cause, and that's the neatest thing. So well, well, check. Can I check in with you again pretty soon about the models, and maybe about a halfway point between now and when we do our live thing? Is would you be okay with that?
Yeah, of course.
Well, everybody now go check out the project or the Operation Call Storm box set. Check out the miniatures. Absolutely beautiful. One of the things that always impresses me when I'm walking past Infinity tables is just the awesomeness of the scenery, the dynamic look of the figures, and it looks like it's a very strategic skirmish level game. And I think people will appreciate it, and they're especially going to like it after seeing these models. So, Gutier, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll talk again real soon.
Yeah, fine. Bye.